everyone! Welcome back to my channel. My name is Zaji and today I am doing this beautiful Valentine's Day look. I plan on doing 2 looks this year for Valentine's Day because as long as I've been on YouTube, I've never done a Valentine's Day look, and this year is going to be kind of a special one for me. So I am playing with a couple of looks and I wanted to try this dramatic one just because it's been in my head and I've wanted to do it for so long. But today was the day that I finally did it, and I want to know what you guys think about the look. Let me know in the comment section down below. And if you did like the look, then please do give it a like and subscribe so that you can catch more content from me. But if you want to see how you can get this look, then go ahead and continue watching. Check me out, check me out, check me out. Here's my social media. Check me out, check me out. Alright, so I'm starting off with a clean face. All I have on is moisturizer and my eye cream. And I just want to thank you guys for watching this video. But we're going to go ahead and get started. So I'm starting with my Angel Veil Primer, which I talked to you guys before in a previous video. But this is a really good primer for like smoothing out the skin and also providing a really nice even base for your makeup to kind of like stick to and just look really flawless. I love this primer and it's really inexpensive. I think that people compare this to the Hourglass foundation primer. But I'm using a brush to apply it, of course. And now I am color correcting, and I'm using just an orange shade around my mouth area because I have some hormonal darkness there, and also underneath my eyes because I have some bluey purpley tones there as well. Then I'm going to use this Sedona lace brush. I'll have all the brushes and the products listed on my website, which I will link down below. And so I'm just using this to blend it out. It looks like I am vigorously like attacking my face, but I just sped this up because it is a very detailed video. So I'm blending that out. Now I'm starting on my eyes. I did one off camera just because, as I mentioned, this video was like crazy long. So here I am applying Chamois Nude, my favorite base color, and I'm only applying this shade down to like my crease area. Then I'm taking this brush from Morphe and Anastasia Beverly Hills' Birkin eyeshadow, and I'm applying this in my transition area, and I'm really focusing on getting this color evenly in like a rounded shape. So this is a more rounded eyeshadow look as opposed to winged out, so I'm really focusing on creating that shape with my transition color. Now I'm taking a pencil brush from MAC and a red eyeshadow from the Morphe palette. I will have that listed as well. I can't remember which one it is right now, but I'm just applying it with the pencil brush and going in with that brush from Morphe and like blending out that red shade, and then I pick up a little bit of Birkin and go right along the edge just to make that blend even more seamless and easy for me. So this is a similar technique to the cut crease tutorial that I did a couple months back, in the fact that I'm applying color into my crease using a blending shade to just blow it out up above, but I'm not really focusing on blending it down. So I'm really focusing on bringing that color up and blending it so it's a seamless gradient from like lash line or from crease to brow bone. Wow. So now I'm taking an even smaller Morphe brush and Hot Chocolate from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I'm applying this into my crease. And I'm really focusing on the outer part of my eye and bringing it into the inner part of my crease. And I'm just kind of blending, building up the color again, blending, building up the color, going in with, bigger and bigger brushes to make the gradient fade up and up and up. So even though I do want that brown to stay pretty close to the crease because I want it to be a very defined cut crease look, I am still blending it at the top of the line. So you'll see in a second, I just keep putting that Hot Chocolate color on, blending it out with the pencil brush I use with the red, and then using the Birkin brush, the brush I use with Birkin, not a Birkin brush. That would probably be really expensive. This was a really inexpensive brush. Anyway, so now I'm using an eyeshadow from NYX, and it is a beautiful glitter shade. It's a glittery pink shade from NYX, and I'm applying this as a base. And you could use, just the pink eyeshadow, or you could use a white base, but I love the glitter in this, and it really was so beautiful. And this was like $9, so I recommend you get it if you want to recreate this look. And so I put it on the inner and outer corner of my eye. And then I'm placing a little bit of Passionate eyeshadow from MAC over top of that, just with a flat shader brush. Then I'm taking Mythic on a really small eyeshadow brush and putting that in the center. So it's kind of like a halo eye slash cut crease kind of look. But I wanted there to be a lot of dimension and a lot of shimmer to this look. So you could even put a different glittery shade in the center of the eye if you wanted to. Then I just go back in with Chamois Nude and apply a little bit to the edge of that Birkin shade just to make sure everything is nice and blended. Then I apply a little bit of black in my waterline, create my little wing, and then I go off camera because I've applied some individual lashes you can kind of see here. And now for the face, I'm using my favorite RCMA foundation palette, and I think I'm using SH3 all over my face. In retrospect, it does look a little light, but in person it looked fine to me, but on camera it's like kind of bland. But I just apply a thin layer all over, and then I go back in with a little bit more to the areas of my face that I feel need a little bit more coverage. And I use a smaller brush around my eyebrows just so I don't mess those up too badly. And then I'm using a darker shade. I'm not sure what shade this is. I will also have that listed. But I'm doing a little bit of cream contouring because it lasts a whole lot longer on my skin in particular. So I like to do a little bit of cream contouring. So I just applied that where I normally place it. And now I'm applying some concealer to highlight my face. And this is the Smashbox 24-hour waterproof one, because I want this to last all night, girl. So then I'm using my beauty blender. My beauty blender to blend it out. And as soon as I blend out my under eye concealer, I set it immediately with translucent powder. This one is from L'Oreal, my favorite one. I think it's like the Hydro Perfect. I had 1,000 of these. I love this powder. So I blend out, and as soon as I blend it out, I apply the powder, and that's how you really avoid the creasing, and it looks really smooth. Now I'm taking my MAC Studio Fix powder, and I'm setting the rest of my face, and I'm using just a flat top kabuki brush, and then I'm using a little bit of bronzer to, further emphasize those contours I made with the cream. And I didn't clean up my contour, which you obviously can do if you want something really sharp, but I think I did a pretty good job today with the shape of my contour. I was feeling cut, girl. So now I'm putting on a little bit of blush from my Prosecco Pop / Amaretto split pan, which I am obsessed with. I'm putting on the blush from that, and then I'm putting on Prosecco Pop. And I applied a lot of this per usual. Girl, I was glowing. Yes, God, loving it. And I'm using a little brush from Morphe that I really have grown to love for highlighting, because it really, you can apply and blend all with the same brush. It's awesome. And a trick that I do to keep my powder highlight in place is to just use the end of my beauty blender and just kind of press it into my skin. I was feeling myself. Anyway, back to the eyes now. I'm using that same eyeliner I used before just to go right underneath my lower lashes. I'm not taking this into my waterline. I'm using a 266 from MAC to just line right against my lashes, because I wanted this to be a very monochromatic look. Now I'm taking Passionate again, but just on the pencil brush, and I'm setting it with the eyeshadow first, and then I blend it out under there. You obviously can keep it very clean under here, or just use brown or something like that, but I wanted to do a very all pink. Ooh, I was feeling myself. Okay, girl. So now I'm putting white because I wanted to keep my eyes really bright and open, and then I take a little bit of black just so I don't look sick right up against my lash line, and then apply mascara on my lower lashes, and then I applied a coat onto my individual lashes that I placed, and I'm using my nail to kind of guard my eyeshadow. And I felt like my blush wasn't pinky enough, so I added a little bit of this one from Lancome. So now I'm going to show you a couple of different lip options that I was kind of playing with before I decided on the pink that I eventually went with. So I was like, well, maybe I want to do like a metallic brown. And this is, what is this? The brown lipstick from Kylie Cosmetics, not the True Brown K, the other one she came out with, Brown Sugar. And I put a little bit of an Anastasia Gold lip gloss on top, and I really liked how like metallic and brown it was. I was like, yes, I'm feeling this shade. And then I went in with a darker shade. This is also from Kylie Cosmetics. These were just the colors that I had near me, and I was like, maybe I want a dark lip. And the dark lip did look pretty cool, but I was like, I don't know. I love it, but it's just, it's not what I'm really going for here. So then I was like, oh nah, did it with the So Select from MAC. I'll have some dupes for that because I know it was limited edition. But that's pretty much it for the look, guys. Thank you so much for watching today. I really loved how this look turned out. If you liked it as well, don't forget to like this video on the way out and subscribe so that you can catch more content from me. But I don't think I have anything else to say, so I'll see you guys next time. Bye.